Hello students. In the previous video we have discussed about that is hemophilia. What is hemophilia? The brief account on hemophilia or bleeders disease we have discussed. Now we will discuss about the crisscross inheritance. So this definition crisscross inheritance I have given in the previous video, but let me once again define what is the crisscross inheritance, because this crisscross inheritance we observe in some diseases like hemophilia and color blindness. See, color blindness as well as hemophilia, such type of diseases are inheritance. Inheritance of such diseases shows crisscross inheritance. And here, let me give you the meaning of crisscross here. Crisscross means the inheritance of characters from male to female, from female to male. Means male means father, father to his daughter, from daughter to her son. That is father to daughter, daughter to her son. So this pattern of inheritance is called crisscross inheritance. And let me give you the more precise definition of crisscross inheritance. We are going to work out this problem which is related inheritance of hemophilia, the pattern of inheritance of hemophilia. So through this inheritance scheme we will learn how the crisscross inheritance takes place in a hemophilia. Okay, so the pattern of inheritance we are going to talk today. Now let me give you the definition, precise definition of crisscross now once again. It is the process of transmission of hemophilia or the color blindness. I have not written here, but that disease also is there. It is the transmission of hemophilia from maternal grandfather. Maternal means mothers. Maternal means mother. Paternal means father. From maternal grandfather means mother's father. Okay, mother's father, maternal grandfather to his grandson, from grandfather to his grandson, from grandfather to his grandson, through his daughter, through his carrier daughter. See here, through his carrier daughter, that is called as crisscross inheritance. Okay, so it is a phenomena in which the hemophilia or color blinded disease inherited from paternal grandfather, means grandfather to grandson, through his daughter is called as crisscross. But the daughter should be carrier now. She should be a carrier, then only it is possible to inherit. So here one more point I want to make you clear, that the occurrence of hemophilia, so it is more in the males than when we compare with the female. It is more frequently observed in the male than the female. Because why it is? Because a single recessive gene, see there is a single recessive gene, this is male. Male have X and Y chromosome. So there is a one X chromosome and Y1 chromosome. So a single recessive gene on X chromosome, it is sufficient in male. One single gene is sufficient in male to express its character. Okay. Whereas in case of female, here you see, in case of female, two X's are there. So if two X's are there, means how many recessive genes are required to transfer? Two recessive H means two recessive genes are required to express the character or trait. So hence it is rarely observed in the female, but it is frequently observed in the male. Hemophilia disease, it is occur in frequently or more commonly, it is more than the female. Okay, now we will move towards the scheme. Okay, so let us make a hemophilia genotypes. Okay, what are the possibilities? I told you in the previous video the different possible types of genotypes: a normal person, carrier woman, and hemophilic man. What are the possible types of genotype I have given in the previous video? Okay, now there is one possibility. This is one possibility. Let us see. So, a person, a hemophilic male, a hemophilic person whose genotype is X and Y, but on the X chromosome, recessive single gene is located. Recessive single gene is located on X chromosome. Okay, but in case of normal female, so he marries a normal female. Male is hemophilic, whose genotype is this. When he get married with a normal female, whose genotypes are XX, that is HH. Means XX means she is having XX chromosome. We know X chromosome. On 2X chromosome, the normal genes are located. Capital H means what? Normal genes. These are the normal genes. Means what it indicates? It indicates a normal female. So these are the genotype over now. Now make gametes. So during the gamete formation, what happens? They segregate. During the gamete formation, when the hemophilic person marries a normal female, then their genotypes are like this. But their gametes are going to segregate now. The gamete formation taking place here. So during the gamete formation, this X with recessive H, this X gets separate and Y gets separate. Means X is one chromosome. Okay, haploid gametes. So here haploid gametes are formed, and whose gametes are haploid, X are going to, X and Y are going to get separate, and on the X chromosome, the one single recessive gene is located. So here diploid set is there. So from the diploid, one haploid chromosome, one haploid gamete is formed. So one haploid gamete. So the circle showing gamete. So one gamete having only one X chromosome, because it is from diploid to haploid. Gametes are formed. Now make a cross now. Make a cross. Here two types of gametes are formed now. In male, two types of gametes we observe, but in female only one type of gametes we observe. And where the X and Y chromosomes are separate. After making cross, we are getting this genotype. So we have this X crossed with this X. Then as a result, what happens? X capital H, X small h. It means the red color indicating there is a small h means single recessive gene. It is single recessive gene, which is a defective gene. So when it is a defective gene, then what is the possible type of baby we expect here? Here normal. XX means normal female. Female, but she is the carrier of the disease. So when the person is called normal, when the person is called hemophilic, and when a person is a carrier, I told you the possible types of genotype. All possibility I have shown you in the previous video. So here one normal H, one small h. It indicates what? It is the carrier. So she is a carrier of the disease. But here what happens? X, this Y. So X and Y means of course son will be there. Son is going to form. But what type of son is going to form? He is perfectly normal. Because Y is normal. His genotypes does not show any recessive gene. Only capital H is there. X and Y. So on the X chromosome normal single gene is located. So he is a normal son. But this one generation is over. In the next generation what happens? Here the normal carrier daughter is there. When she get married, when she get married with a normal male person, when she get married with a normal male person, he is normal, he is not having any hemophilia. But when he is normal, then what are the possible types of genotypes we observe in the offsprings, that we are going to see now. So here, this possibility you have to work out. So here, a normal carrier means this is the genotype where XX having one single recessive gene on the X chromosome, and normal means whose genotype is this? Normal X, Y. H capital H means the capital H means normal gene located on the X chromosome. And they segregate. Now gametogenesis taking place here. Gametes are going to form. Segregate. Okay. Here their gametes are going to. So here XX are going to separate. Okay. So after segregation, see here. After segregation, gametes are formed here. Here four types of gametes are formed. But after gamete formation, make a cross. First possibility, what type of offspring we expect in the first case? Let us see. See here, XX means normal. So what type it is? It is a normal daughter. Then this X should be crossed with Y. So normal son. Then third case what happened? A normal but she is a carrier. But how it is possible? This normal X, normal gene and this X with recessive gene crossed. After crossing a normal but carrier daughter. Why she is carrier? Because one normal is there, one defective is there. Means she is a carrier daughter. Last option is what? X, this carrier, I mean defective gene, this X crossed with Y. Ultimately, I told you there is only one X chromosome is there. On one X chromosome, a defective gene is located. It is sufficient to cause hemophilia. This is one single recessive gene is sufficient. One recessive gene is sufficient to cause the hemophilia in the son, in the male. So, at the end of this cross, what we see here, when a hemophilic man married with a normal woman, they produce normal, but carrier daughter. They produce normal but carrier daughter and normal sons. When this normal but carrier female, when she get married with a normal male, they produce what they produce? They produce four types of offsprings. Produce four types of offsprings. In what ratio? Let us see. 25% see here. 25% normal daughter. 25% normal son. 25% normal but carrier daughter. Then 25% hemophilic. 25% hemophilic sons whose genotype is this. Thus, four types of offsprings are produced after the end of the cross second generation. So, by seeing this cross, what we can conclude? From the male transmitted to female, from female to his grandson. See, a grandson. So, grandson is acquiring or inherited this disease from his mother, from mother to his son, her son. But how the daughter is getting the disease? From her father. So from father to his daughter, from daughter to her son. So grandfather to grandson, grandfather to grandson. So through carrier daughter. This is called as crisscross inheritance. Understood? Yes.